Hello everyone. Today we will be taking a high-level view of inventory cost methods. My name is Anne-Marie Anderson and I will be your instructor. If you are in any type of business that sells products, then you have inventory. And inventory is one of your most costly expenses of running a business. With that, you have some concerns. Whether you're selling clothes or groceries or shoes, you're going to have to figure out what is the best way to cost that inventory when you have it on hand and when you sell it. The first inventory costing method that we'll be discussing is called specific identification. This makes the most sense to use when the inventory item is expensive or uniquely identifiable. For example, this could be used best with jewelry, a house, or even a car that is uniquely identified by its VIN number. The general idea is that the seller knows exactly how much that inventory item cost to acquire, so they know exactly what the cost of goods sold and gross profit was for that particular item. This is costly, however, to maintain, so you wouldn't do it with any products that are not uniquely identifiable and quite expensive as well. The most common, and in my opinion the easiest to understand inventory cost method is called FIFO, which is short for first in, first out. One of the easiest ways to think about FIFO is the grocery store. When the grocery store sells its products, it's always selling the oldest products first. So the first ones that are in are the first ones that are out. It might be easiest to think about this with milk. Let's say you purchase milk for $3 and then the price of milk went up and now you're buying milk for $3.50. Well, with FIFO you would record the $3 milk as being the first one that is sold. It is the first one that was into the store, so it is the first one that is out of the store. The next method is kind of the flip of FIFO. It is LIFO, last in, first out. So we can still use the supermarket as the example just to keep consistent. But let's look at those two milks again. So let's say you have your $3 milk and you have your $3.50 milk that you just purchased. The way LIFO works, you would treat it as if you sold the $3.50 milk first. Basically, you're leaving the old milk on the shelf and selling the new milk. Well, that isn't exactly what happens, but that is the way we track the inventory costs. We treat it as if we've sold the $3.50 milk, even though probably the actual physical milk that went out the door was the $3 milk. The third method, or rather fourth, is the weighted average method. The weighted average method, you are going to refigure the inventory cost every time you make a purchase of new inventory. So we have our $3 milk and we have our $3.50 milk. We bring those two milks together with the new purchase, and now what we say all the milks are worth $3.25. We take the weighted average. So every time new milk is purchased, the average is going to change. So we no longer care that we have a $3 bottle of milk and a $3.50 bottle of milk. We only care that they're all worth $3.25. I hope this was a good starting lesson for you, and I look forward to seeing you in class.